oh, there is one thing that I did not like. I don't know why this grinded my gears so much, but my only critique, and no, this isn't clickbait, my only critique about this cruise is, hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Bri here, and this is my overall review of the Disney Wonder cruise that I went on, my first Disney cruise. So much to say, you guys. So this was really top tier. I can't even like hate it. The cruise was so expensive that I was like, I'm gonna be critical. Not really, but like in my head, I was like, I want to make sure it's worth it, and it really was. Like I get it, and I'm definitely, we're gonna be doing more Disney cruises, absolutely. I want to kind of go through the cruise and tell you guys like my thoughts about everything, and there was something that I did not like about it, so I will be honest. But let's start off with just like the check-in and all that, right? So online check-in was very easy, but because it was our first cruise, I don't think I understood the importance of like booking stuff ahead of time quickly. So, you know, when people cruise on Disney Cruise Line, what I've noticed is that a lot of people are repeat cruisers, so they know the drill, right? But I was very irritated because I'm like, you know, Disney is usually pretty fair, and I know they like to do the whole let's build up the hype thing by having like reservations for certain things and all that and making it exclusive, blah, blah, blah. But I just felt like for a cruise and for what you're paying for a cruise, you should get some experiences. So I was really irritated that like the 15-minute free Royal Gathering was completely sold out by November, and it's just a reservation thing. Palo was gone, except for dinner, but it's like, you don't really want to make a dinner reservation if it's your first time because you want to experience the whole rotational dining, which I'll get to that. Amazing. And all of the tastings like cognac, wine, chocolate, they were all gone. So I did keep checking back, and I have to be honest, once it got closer to the cruise, some of the tastings started opening up. So I was able to get the cognac tasting from my brother-in-law the week of the cruise, like that Monday, and the cruise was leaving on the Friday. And I think Tuesday was the last day you could even make a reservation for something. So I kept checking every day. Royal Princess Gathering never opened up. Once we were on the cruise, it never opened up as well. And that was kind of, you know, the Royal Princess Gatherings where they have the 3 princesses at the bottom, you'll obviously see them walking around the ship a couple of times. And then on the last night, they had the Till We Meet Again, which was crazy hectic. But where you don't have to have a reservation, you just got to be in that crazy different lines and all the characters are out. So it wasn't terrible, but I was like, oh, I wish I could get that. So Royal Princess Gathering, the 15-minute thing, make sure you guys get that first. For whoever, even if you're like an adult. And I did hear that they only allow you to do 1 per cruise, but I just feel like instead of having people fight to the death to get a reservation, make sure that everybody has a reservation and they just pick which day and time they want to go. If it's where you could only have it once, like I love that they do that, but like when you don't have a reservation, that doesn't even matter because you can't go to see it. So that was irritating. What I have to say though about the cat, I knew this cruise was going to be magical from the time I kept calling the help like line for Disney Cruise Line. Everybody was amazing. I can't, like, one girl's name was Rose. I forgot the other 2 people, but every time I called for help prior to the cruise, it was like above and beyond. Like, hi, this is Rose. Are you excited for your cruise? I'm like, yes, girl, thank you. So like, that was amazing. They were very helpful. Very easy to do if you have like allergies and stuff. One thing I just thought of is I did request big print menus and audio assistant devices for the shows and a Braille map. As some of you guys know, maybe you don't because it's your first time here, I'm a new member of the low vision blind community. So I did request that stuff, but I didn't even really, I realized I didn't even need it once I got here, but I didn't get anything from that. So I don't know if the request didn't go in, but that's not a big, like, I could have been proactive and went to guest services on day 1, like, hey, where's my, you know, large print menu. But I'm just saying that because they have all options for allergies, disabilities like hearing, low vision, everything. They have it taken care of. You just got to be proactive to make sure. And honestly, too, you have to do that stuff 60 days in advance. and I kind of did it like 20 days in advance. So I know that it went through for my niece's food allergy for sure. They were like on top of it. And I'm not talking about prior to, I'm talking about on the ship. They were bringing like gluten-free bread, and she don't even have a gluten allergy. We were just like, oh, it's okay. But they're like, we just want to make sure. So we love that. So that's the online process. Once we got to the ship, right? And I just, one thing, Disney, please, please, please. You are on the West Coast. Disneyland is in Anaheim, the OG park. Your headquarters are in Burbank. Like, please give us a Los Angeles port. I feel like when they first started, they used to do Los Angeles, San Pedro. And I think I remember one time seeing Long Beach. But like, yes, San Diego's cute, but we need another ship. And we need it to be out of Los Angeles, okay? And we need the itinerary to be California Coastal Cruise, which is San Diego, Santa Barbara, San Francisco. We need Mexican Riviera, which is usually Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, and Mazatlan. We need the 15-day Hawaii that the other cruise line girls are doing, where it's round trip Los Angeles. Like, please, please, because I'm still going to drive down to San Diego. But, like, for the LA people, which is, like, the close hub to all your Disney stuff, Disney, Anaheim, and Burbank, we want to come out of Los Angeles. And when you dock there, you know what people are going to do. They're going to go to Disneyland as soon as they dock. Because when you coming over here, you're making us go to Legoland to extend our fun, okay? Don't do that. So I really do like, once we got to the port, it was just confusing because we're used to taking cruises out of San Pedro, but that's not Disney's fault. Disney's people were magical, okay? The whole check-in thing, everybody was super nice, super friendly. When you get on the ship, I knew about that whole thing where they call your name out, but oh my gosh, that energy. And the main guy who did our name or did my name, I wish I would have gotten his name. He, throughout the ship, like, he was one of the dancers for the sail away party, and he like pointed to me, like, he's just great. All of the cast members, top notch. Yeah, from the time you get on, you know. And the thing is, when you look at these vlogs, like, please look at all my vlogs, but take it with a grain of salt, because like other vlogs I was looking at and I saw like Mickey was there. Mickey wasn't there when we got there to check in, but it didn't even matter. The energy of the crew members. And then as soon as you get by the elevator, somebody's like, hi, like, where do you need to go? This is how you get there. Finding our way around the ship. I know Princess Cruises like the back of my hand. Like, it doesn't matter which ship it is. It doesn't matter if it's the bigger ones or the small ones. I can get anywhere because I've just been on so many. And this one, it was taking me a while, but it's not Disney's fault. Like, every time you go to an elevator, it'll say you're forward, mid, aft in big visible letters right under the number. So like, I got the hang of it quickly, but you're gonna be able to find your way. Yeah, so that was just amazing. So now I'm trying to think about day one. Sail away party was so much fun, seeing all the characters. Oh, this is what I love. So the cast members, top notch, 10 out of 10. Like, this is like how the parks used to be. Like, when everybody was super nice and wanted you to have fun, you know? It was like, so the first day, we were like not trying to take the stairs, you know? So we were waiting by this elevator after the muster station, which that was the only part that annoyed me, because it was like, it was taking a long time, it was boring, and I had heard that you could do it in your room and just check in, and it was not like that. We had to like sit there. But after that, we were like, we're not taking, and so the cast member was like, oh, if you guys want to take the stairs, or maybe it's better to go midship because we're holding this for our friends, it's going to take a while. And we're like, okay, it's all right. Like, we'll wait for your friends. Because in my head, I'm forgetting that Disney calls their like characters friends. And so I'm like, it's cool, we gonna wait for your friends. Like, it's probably port authorities, or they bringing on food for the ship, whatever. So we're thinking it's like from the gangway or whatever. And so the guy's like, are you sure? You could just go here. We're fine. Like, we'll wait. Like, I don't want to take the stairs. All of a sudden, all of them, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Donald, like, they just walking through to get on this elevator. And I was like, those are the friends? You didn't tell us that we're coming? Like, it was just so great to see them. They were going up to the sail away party. It was just great to see them. The sail away party was so much fun. Everyone was so nice. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, even okay, so let me get to the room, the dining, the merch, and the shows. Okay, so the room, I obviously love the room. Make sure you check out my vlog about the secret room that I got. As you can see, it's a big, we got an inside stateroom that has a porthole. So it's like paying the inside price, even though it's deluxe inside, and you kind of get like the ocean view. It is obstructed, but there was a time where it wasn't obstructed. They moved that little ladder thing or whatever. And one time somebody was on it and I saw the legs, but I was like changing. And I was like, okay, he can't see in here because, you know, in hotels, it's like reflective, like you can see out, but they can't see in. But someone told me like, just go closer, closer like an idiot. And I was in a bra. And like, I like waved, and I think he tried not to see me so I wouldn't be uncomfortable because he probably was like, don't wave so she thinks I can't see her. But I did it again, and then he was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like he can see me. I don't know why. I was just being stupid. It was a lapse. But this is amazing. So even if I can't get this little secret room again, I know there's only like a couple on the ship. I would probably get ocean view or balcony next time anyway. But the room is so spacious, and the man who was doing our room, he was so fun, so kind. Every night they give you chocolates, which I love. There's another ship. I'm not going to drag anybody in this video. You can look at the last cruise vlog I did for another ship. But that line is not giving chocolates anymore, which is like, chocolates are not expensive. Like, you could just give chocolates. It's not a big deal. Disney's giving you chocolates, and they're giving you a lot, and they're doing the different animals every night, and it's always, you know, they're just, it's great, okay? I'm a germaphobe, and this room was very clean. I am the type of girl who comes and wipes down everything. I don't care what it looked like, but the room was excellent. Very, very clean. So that was amazing. Let's talk about the dining. Rotational dining is everything. I've actually gotten used to anytime dining on other cruise lines where you could just go when you feel like it, have the table to yourself. But there was something so magical about doing this and experiencing all the dining restaurants. We were lucky to have someone, I think his name was Perot. He's been with the company for 23 years. And I think this is the 25th anniversary this year of Disney Cruise Line. So he's been an OG, and he was, like, the service, it was just amazing, okay? Like, let you order as much as you want. Like, he kept doing magic tricks for the kids at our table. Like, fun, excellent, fun. The food was amazing. I think my favorite experience, I actually really don't know. I think I like the food at Triton's and Tianas the best, but I like the entertainment at Animators and Tianas the best, really. Tianas, yeah, maybe Tianas was number one. Because, you know, and that's the thing too, like, this lady on the elevator was telling us, oh, when I came 2 months ago, Tiana wasn't even at her restaurant, so I hope she's gonna be here now. And I was like, that's random. But then also, I remember looking at vlogs where Ariel was walking around Triton's, and she wasn't there at when we went to Triton's. And then too, at Animators, I remember seeing vlogs where, like, Sorcerer Mickey was walking around after the show. He wasn't there for that either. But so it's like, you're going to have a different experience most of the time. I don't know if they've changed things, but it didn't even matter because the show at Animators was so great with you drawing your picture and seeing it on the screen. Like, I didn't even tell my family that Sorcerer Mickey may come out, which I know for sure he does, because at the end of the show, he was like, I'll see you real soon in the video. And I was like, oh, he's going to come out, and then he didn't. But it doesn't matter. It was great. The food was great. Our team was great. It was great to go around with them. Photography was great. We got the unlimited package ahead of time. We booked that before, and you know, they put every picture. They come around to the table. You can have they have a lot of, like, it's worth it to get the photo pass if you have a big party and if you are taking a bunch of pictures all the way around, because they have scenic backdrops. They come to you at random places and take photos with the characters. And they give you, like, candid shots, which I love. It's not just like oh, this is your best version. Like, they're giving you everything, which I'm like, thank you. Even the one where I look crazy, I was like, it's okay, I can Photoshop that out. But, like, I love that they give you all the photos. All right, guys, I'm going to hurry this up because it's 8:20 and we have, I guess, a reservation at Tiana's for breakfast, which is amazing that you don't feel like they're kicking you off. Like, you know they're kicking you off, but, like, Disney's not making you feel like you're getting kicked off. They're letting us go to Tiana's to eat before we disembark. So, I just want to say a couple more things. Shopping was amazing. They had great merch. They had a lot of great Disney Cruise Line exclusive merch, but they also had stuff that was not Disney Cruise Line exclusive. I loved the entertainment, the shows. I love that you could watch it in your room, and I'm mad I missed Golden Mickey's in person. I was just so exhausted. But seeing it in the room, I was like, oh, this is a bomb show. The Frozen one was obviously excellent, but I know that story so much, I could have missed that one. And I've seen it live a couple times, but it was perfection if you love Frozen. That girl sang the hell out of Let It Go, okay? And then the last show was something about some dream thing. It was okay. It was like, it took a while to get there in the beginning. Like, it was her and Peter Pan talking so much. I was like, this is kind of boring. But then at the end, like when Lion King came on, that part, the Circle of Life, I was like, oh, we in church. Like, it was amazing. So I think the entertainment is top tier. They have so many activities, you guys. I was overwhelmed with the activities, actually. I did not get to do as much as I wanted to do. We did like the lobster ravioli cooking class where anyone could cook. And they give you samples of what the guy made, which I thought was great. They had a lot of towel making stuff. The kids loved the kids center, okay? And told me that like Tiana came one day, Daisy Duck came one day. I would highly recommend as adults, go check out the open house the first day. And they have open house the last day too. Well, don't do it if you don't have kids. I mean, is that weird? I don't know. Like, it was my niece and nephew, so I was with them. And I was like, dang, I want to stay in here. But like the kids center, amazing, top tier. And the only thing was like on the app, which was also so easy to use, I was irritated because I would see stuff like, oh, Olaf's snow adventure. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. And then it's like Oceaneer's Lab. And I'm like, oh, it's for the kids. But it was great, you guys. I can't even say enough good things about this cruise. I know there's so much more I want to say. So drop questions, comments below, and I'll answer them. But, oh, there is one thing that I did not like. I don't know why this grinded my gears so much, but my only critique, and no, this isn't clickbait, my only critique about this cruise is the fact that you had to pay for popcorn at the theater. Like, they had great movies, Avatar: Way of the Water, Wakanda Forever, like great movies, but like, you're giving us crab legs in the buffet and I gotta pay for popcorn? Like, I get it. They had candy, they had drinks. If I gotta pay for some M&Ms and jujubes, that's fine. I get that. But popcorn? At least, like, if I had to pay for the popcorn bucket, that's one thing. But I talked to my sister about it because I was irritated. I was like, should I get the popcorn? Because the kids keep asking, they smelling it. But she said she felt like they did that because if it's free and they have such a quick turnaround for the shows and the movies and stuff, everybody will be eating it and making a mess. And they'll have to clean it out so much, you know? But when you're on a cruise and they have so much good food everywhere else, you know, they wouldn't necessarily, they don't want to clean that up, so they're probably going to make you pay for it. So that's fine. It wasn't a big deal, but it was just like, but, oh, the food from everywhere else, the pizza place, the bites, the smoothie place. This is the first cruise where I felt like I could actually be really healthy in eating. I found the smoothie place at the Sully Sips. Daisy's Delights had great stuff. The Cabanas had great salads and crab legs. Like, it felt like they had, oh, I think my sister's calling for us to go to the restaurant. It had great food, but I felt like I could actually be healthy on this ship if I wanted to. It was not a struggle to be healthy. And it was also not a struggle to eat crap. But yeah, you guys, I loved it. I think everyone loved it. The kids loved it. My mom loved it. She, for the longest, did not want to go on a Disney cruise because she was like, I don't want to be on an elevator and Mickey's coming on talking to me every 5 seconds. It was not like that. There's she's obsessed now with it. Like, she loves it. And she's a hardcore Princess Cruises fan. She loves this Disney cruise because it felt like it was something for everybody. I mean, there was a lot for the kids, but there was even more for the adults, like exclusive 18 and over, exclusive 21 and over, you know? So so much good stuff to say about this, you guys. I hope I got everything in this vlog. I don't think I did because right now my mind is on, I get to go to Tiana's one more time to eat breakfast, but we're definitely going to do this again. Like, I think out of all the cruises, and I don't know, I mean, you guys may know, I've been on, I think this is cruise number 25. I did 22 Princess cruises in my lifetime. 2 Royal Caribbean, 1 Carnival, and this Disney cruise. Did I count that right? Yeah. This is top, I want to say this is top 2 and not number 2. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it was that excellent. The only thing is, I've been on some amazing cruises as far as the itineraries are concerned, like those Mediterranean cruises, the Baltics, the Holy Land cruises. But like, outside of itineraries, because this is just a quick trip to Ensenada, the cruise ship itself, like, amazing. So thank you so much, Disney Cruise Line, for just being excellent. We will absolutely come back. If any of the crew members are looking at this because they saw me vlog and they were all asking for my channels, y'all are the real MVPs. Like, there has not a single person was rude, not a single person had an attitude. Like, y'all were going above and beyond. If I was looking for something, oh, there was a man that looked like M'Baku. He was by the pool. I didn't get his name. He was fine. He had a ponytail, but he looked like M'Baku. And I was just asking, like, where's the pizzeria for Pinocchio's? He walked me all the way. I was like, sir. Like, it was just that type of service. Paulo, oh my God. Paulo, you have to do it. You have to do it. I don't care. I don't care that it's a price. You have to do it. We did it for brunch. I wish we could have done it for dinner. We're going to take a longer cruise and do it for dinner. Paulo is that girl. Okay, you guys? So I'll see y'all next time. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please comment below. Let's chat about your Disney cruise experience. If you have any questions, maybe I left out some stuff. I told you I'm trying to get to Tianas. But make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Going in Tianas, and they tell you that you can put your luggage here if you want. Oh, I'm super excited to be back one more time. Try out the breakfast. You gonna leave it here though? No. All right, you guys. Oh, yes. Can't wait. So we're waiting for our sister to come. Pro tip, pro tip, pro tip. I just realized when we were walking through the hall to get to Tiana's, if you want to see what the other rooms look like, around 8:15, 8:20, let yourself or somebody from your party just walk down the halls because all the rooms are open and they're cleaning it out. This is actually a pro tip for any cruise. I didn't even think about that. But we were just looking at like, oh, that's what the balcony looks like. Oh, that's what the suite looks like. Oh, that's what the regular inside room looks like. So that is a pro tip, you guys. Also, too, I wanted to mention because one of the rules is you can bring alcohol. You have to see, there is a rule about how much you can bring. You can bring it on the ship, but you have to put it in your carry-on. Someone in my party was trying to bring, I don't know if it's a bottle of wine or something, but he put it in his main thing and they opened it and threw it out, girl. They threw it out. So make sure you follow the rules with that because they are very strict with that. If you want to bring liquor on for like a celebration or something, or it's your favorite, bring it in your carry-on, okay? So 2 little pro tips, you guys. This is the breakfast menu. So obsessed that we get to be here. Look. Aww.
Melon boat or something like that.
Look, they did like a little boat for the fruit. I got my fruit. I'm getting something else. My mom got the lox. And I got a little omelet with hash brown. Guys, I have to say, I really love that we get this breakfast service on the last day. It makes you feel like you're still a part of the cruise, even though you have to go home. Like, they're not rushing you. They're giving you, you know, it's the same type of service. So, like, I really love that about Disney. You don't feel like you have to rush out here, even though you know you do. And it's 8:30. It's still great service. They get you whatever you want. Like, this is really great. Alright guys, so I don't think this is reflective of Disney, but this getting off the ship process is a mess. It's I think 10:30 right now, and usually you dock at 8, you off by like 8:30, but I think it's a Port of San Diego problem, which is further of an excuse for y'all to dock in San Diego. I mean, for y'all to dock in San Pedro, because this don't happen in San Pedro. I did hear somebody saying this is unusual and they have only 7 agents, could be because it's a holiday or something. And there was some other tea too, but I just wanted to come and tell you guys again that this was just an amazing cruise. And Disney, honestly, like, if y'all want to keep us on the ship, just say that. Like, if you want to extend our cruise, just say that. You don't need to pretend like we have to get off and then have us on this ship till 10 something. Like, so we're sitting here, we're actually, we should be down at 3. As soon as you leave Tiana's or whatever restaurant you have that morning, you take your luggage and you get to leave the ship. But we saw the line was too long. We had to go get my sister. So we came up to 4 to meet them, and we're looking, and they are really, I think it may be the agent situation. It's really not moving. So I feel like we're not going to get off this ship today until like 11:30. But we'll see. It doesn't matter with us because we love it. The cast members are still nice. They're walking around. What Disney should do is have characters like, I mean, I guess they need to take their sleep, but like, I wouldn't mind seeing Donald Duck walk around and wave at us since we have to sit here, you know. But honestly, guys, love this cruise. Can't wait to do it again. I've heard that the Alaska route is amazing. So I'm into Alaska, but I just feel like for a cruise it would be boring. But everybody is saying to take that. So we may do the Alaska cruise next, but definitely going to be doing more Disney ones. So make sure you guys stay tuned and subscribe. Are you having fun?
Yes.
You having fun just sitting here?
Yes.
I'm so glad y'all have fun.
So, and then they had tablets. Yeah. Had a lot of Lego games. Star Wars Lego games. And Marvel. There was one where you could customize your own princess, but I didn't get to play that game because I didn't know what some tablets had certain games on it. And they had that Disney game that you have, but it doesn't work.
Oh.
And they had a Marvel game, and the Marvel game was so fun. Me and Kyle played it once. Connor played with somebody else because we were only 2 people max. And the other big boy was showing him how to play. And they had dominoes, not that kind of dominoes, it's a different dominoes. It was like a circular one. They had, what's the shop called in Frozen 41? Like,
the big summer blowout.
Oh yeah.
I saw that shop. That was cool.
Yeah, like me and Kyle and Connor were playing shop and party. We were shopping for things, and then we got it to make a party. And we made cake. Yeah, and Tiana came over. She told us her story. What else? And Daisy.
Thank you for an amazing day. Yes, we will.